What is up, guys? Welcome. Crypto FUD. And let's jump right into this. How's everybody doing today? Soul was first. What's going on? Randy, TJ, Nico, Rosales, Overcome. What's going on, guys? Pappy, what's going on, brother? What are you shaking your head about? Mark, what's going on? Elvis. Tonight, guys, I am drinking, while we are on live, I am drinking a twisted tea. These are pretty good. Not a big tea guy, but they're not bad. And no, this is not promoted by Twisted Tea. Make sure you guys hit that like and let's jump right into this. So, how's everybody doing today? Metallica, what's going on, bro? Alright, so earlier today I did make a video. I did come out with a video in regards to, just the market was pumping like crazy earlier today. I think we jumped up. Where did we hit our head up to? We jumped up to 72,700. Obviously, you can see we have had somewhat of a retracement, which was to be expected. If you guys have been following the stream, especially this weekend and up until the end of last week, we have been calling basically, monitoring what the markets were going to do. And we knew and we know that core inflation, the CPI reports are going to be dropping on Wednesday the 10th. So with that being said, I've been telling you guys that, even if we do have a beautiful run up, it's going to be most likely, it's going to be kind of a volatility of some time, right? I don't even know if that came out correctly, but some volatile time ahead of us for the next, maybe 2 days now. Obviously, like I said, uncertainty in the market, right now, forecast for the CPI report is calling for a 3.7. If that meets that 3.7 or if it comes under, the markets are going to go berserk. You guys already heard me say it plenty of times already. If we do, the CPI report comes out and it's 3.8 or higher, we're gonna see a retracement in the market most likely, right? We're gonna see some pain most likely in the market, and that's gonna be just basically the reason is because of the interest rates, the Feds. We need to see a good CPI report. Feds. We have been planning this for the last few months, honestly, before this year even started, about the Fed rate as far as them reducing interest rates, and they haven't done it yet, right? It's been longer than expected, and it's solely been because of these CPI reports that have been coming out. Inflation technically has been in a stalemate for the last 3 to 4 months. So that's pretty much the reason why you're going to see these run-ups. Bitcoin is being held in a can right now, a Coke bottle that's been just shooken up, and it just wants to pop, but it can't right now, right? It can't, because right when it starts running, we're going to see somewhat of a sell-off, because you have a lot of people that are just right now with that uncertainty with what's going to come out as far as on Wednesday. So we're going to keep seeing. I think if we do continue to have these days like we saw today, it's going to probably be short-lived. But the one thing that I do want to point out of all this jibber jab that I'm saying is that we are holding our gains, and it looks like we've created a beautiful bull flag that's starting up, right? So I wouldn't be surprised as of yet tomorrow, right, and up until Wednesday. Wednesday morning is when the CPI report is going to come out. We'll most likely be going live just for a quick stream, just so we can monitor that. I wouldn't be surprised if this, this channel stays in line for the most part. So, and jumping over to Milady. Milady's been doing really well. Earlier today, while the market was rallying, we jumped up to about 24.7. And we're really, honestly, you can see where we're at right now. We're holding our gains. We really are. We're holding our gains. There hasn't been a really big sell-off or anything like that. We did see a nice run. We did see a little bit of a retracement. But for the most part, like I said, we're holding our gains, right? And I think as we look at all the projects tonight, they're all going to probably look very similar to what we just saw for Bitcoin and for Milady. Market cap for Milady, right under 175 million. Earlier today, it was about 180 as at the top. So you can see we have retraced very little bit. But for the day, the 24-hour period, Milady's is technically up over 16%. And the volume has jumped up 85% at around $18.5 million. So Numbers, check out. They look great. I'm telling you guys, we have until Wednesday. If this CPI report comes out where like what we're looking for, 3.7 or under, I hope you guys have your seatbelts on, because I think that is going to be the last little speed bump that we have until the halving, right? The halving is going to be in about 13 days, I believe, right? Let's see here. I believe the halving is in 13 days. Why isn't it telling me? Oh, it's right here. 10 days. 10 days until the halving, right? Woof, the weekend flew by. So we have 10 days until the halving. So I think once we get past Wednesday, we're going to have a solid week of pre-halving. I think it's going to be a pretty epic move. Pretty epic move. And hopefully Bitcoin can hold where it's at right now. And I still will be calling for that $76,000 or $76,000 to $80,000 Bitcoin. $76,000 to $80,000 Bitcoin. And you can see, I mean, Bitcoin's only 2.9% away from an all-time high. Only 2.9% from an all-time high. Guys, we're honestly looking great. We're looking good, guys. Let me jump back on the chat real quick. Nico, what's new in town? You tell me, bro. Get twisted, Metallica said. Solo, I thought you were going to stay claw. Bro, you know, I move back and forth, bro. It's like I'll drink on them White Claws and then I'll jump on some other stuff. You know, it's like I'm not a real big drinker. You can tell by my choices of drinks, right? If I was a solid drinker, I'd be drinking like some whiskey on the rocks or, you know, like something more extravagant. But it's like I sip on these little girly drinks, honestly, just to, they taste good and, you know, get a little bit of a buzz while we're talking crypto, right? But you should never crypto and drink. They're gonna come out with a law in like 20 years from now. It's gonna be like, don't crypto and drink. It's gonna be commercials and stuff. If you've been drinking, well, do not get on crypto. Randy said, oh, drinking and charting. There we go. That's what I'm saying, bro. BP was good, brother. That's family right there. Troy, Eduardo, Felipe. Eduardo said, go raid the native token. I know you guys have been killing it. Nico said, raids for bugs. Yeah. Troy asked, is the holders going up? We're going to check that out right now. And let's see here. Crypto tip. That's my Tampa girl right there. What's going on? Hillsborough to Polk County. So let's see here. So we are technically up. You can see as of yesterday, I think, excuse me, yesterday's stream, did we check it? It was like 21,300. We've jumped up to 21,400. So we are, even though it's not jumping up by the thousands, we are jumping up slowly but surely. We're moving up as far as wallets. So I think, like I said, we start getting to this halving. We start breaking past the halving. The market's got some smooth sailings. The feds start easing rates. Market's going to start booming. Altcoin season's going to be here, and it's going to be like overnight, it's going to feel like, and we're going to be flying. We're going to be flying, and I guarantee, mark my words, if that happens, we're going to have people coming in and being like, I should have bought more, or I should have caught that dip, right? I should have caught that dip, or I should have bought more. That's most likely what we're going to see as far as for Milady, and probably for any of your favorite coins, right? So looking at the bubbles, you can see, I mean, just a sea of green. The markets are looking good for today, looking great. Earlier this morning, they were freaking going crazy too. You had a lot of big movers. So we have Ton doing good. VeChain out of nowhere. I feel like we don't ever talk about VeChain. What is this? Chills. Matic's up 4%. Haven't talked about Matic in so long. Ethereum is up 8% today. Is it? Holy crap. Almost up to 3,700. Damn. For Ethereum to move up 8%, that's a big move. Gala's up 8%. Mana, Lido, let's see here. HBAR's up about 4.5%. Optimism. Jasmy's up 10%. Holy crap, let's see what Jasmy's doing. Jasmy's doing good. Look at that. Almost looks, this move right here, doesn't it kind of resemble of what Milady did? And I'm telling you, we're gonna look at a lot of projects, and they all are gonna look the same as far as the charts. Ethereum Classic is up 6%. That's crazy. Ethereum, that's like 10 times bigger, probably 20, 30, 40 times bigger than Ethereum Classic, is up 8%. And Ethereum Classic is only up 5%. Pepe is up 6%. So we have some big movers for today. I mean, some solid movers. Dog with Hats back up 16%. Where's this thing sitting at? $4.31. Bunk, Floki. I think we already said Pepe. So, I mean, the market, like I keep saying, the market looks absolutely great. You know, I can't stress enough, you know, we're really just waiting until Wednesday. Wednesday needs to get here, you know, and it's really just going to be Wednesday morning. And right when that comes out, I think that's what's really going to paint the picture as far as what this week and getting into next week, what it's going to look like. So, Adam said, I didn't get a notification for this live. Really? I don't know, bro. That's YouTube. YouTube's freaking wishy-washy, right? YouTube is wishy-washy. Let's jump in. Let's check out the news and see what the hell is going on in Bitcoin today. So Bitcoin may rally to 80K on triangle break. Oh, really? May jump up to 80K. Isn't that what we've been talking about? Let's see here. Bitcoin, the leading cryptocurrency by market value, could soon rally to new record highs as highs after breaking through a so-called triangle resistance, according to the technical analysis by 10K Research. Early Monday, Bitcoin rose to 72,000, passing through a triangular consolidation pattern identified by the resistance line connecting March 15th and March 27th highs, and a support line connecting to March 20th and April the 3rd's low. If the breakout is bullish, which we suspect, Bitcoin could climb above 80,000 during the next few weeks, if not earlier. Buying at 69,000 and setting up a stop loss at 65,000 appears to be appropriate. And this pretty much goes to, before we look at the chart, what I've been saying, right? What we've been saying, you know, as far as the, the last week, we've been, the markets have been boring, right? The markets have been boring, but I kept telling you guys, we have the halving coming up. You can't take that away. Even with the CPI report and everything that's coming up, we're still going to be very bullish. We're going to still be bullish, and I've been holding to my guns as far as us getting up to that $76,000 to $80,000 Bitcoin. And you can see they pretty much have mapped out somewhat of almost like a bull flag, but you can see it's some kind of a triangle that they're mapping out right here, and you can see that it broke out. If you see this was a trend line right here on the top, and you can see today actually it broke through the trend line. So I would say, this isn't our chart, but if this was to break out and find some support above this trend line, that would just further give you confidence that Bitcoin is definitely setting up for a beautiful rally as we approach into this week and next week. And I can't stress it enough, and I can't keep repeating myself enough, that the only thing right now that's really holding Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin would have probably jumped up to all-time highs today. We were so close at 72,700, is that we just had this CPI report that's looming, in the next 36 hours. So top crypto gainers for today on the DEX. Let's see here. So TNSR. Let's see what craziness this has. Look at this. What the hell? Look at this project. What is this on? Oh, okay. Solana. Holy crap. I'm looking at these whales. These mysterious wallets. Don't you love all these mysterious wallets on Solana? It's so annoying, but it is what it is. Look at this. Someone bought 68,000 and sold $120,000. So this project pumped like crazy, and you can see it's dumped even faster than it pumped. Where's the there it is right here. Let's see here, no AI. Let's look and see what the hell that's doing. This project's at least holding. That looks like a good chart right there. You can look at that pump, small dump, and then a continuation of that move right there. So it says Notify AI is a Web3 native communication network enabling cross-chain notifications, messaging, and more app and wallet and services. So I want to point out two differences. So you guys remember the chart that we just looked at? That was just some kind of whatever project that just dropped that probably has nothing behind it, right? It was just a quick project that someone just dropped. It probably went crazy, and you can see it easily dumped. But looking at a project like this, right? This project just dropped on Ethereum, and it did have a massive pump. There was a small little retracement, right? But you can see it's starting to naturally move up. And the reason is because it looks like this project is legit. Like, and I don't mean like legit. Like, I mean it has like, it looks like it has some good things that it possibly could be doing. I mean, it says Notify AI is a Web3 native communication network enabling cross-chain notifications, messaging, and more apps, wallets, and services. So you can see this is an actual project that has fundamentals behind it. And usually those are the projects that you really want to look for on these DeFi projects. Obviously, you can make money off of the memes and stuff like that, but a project like this could be a long-term move right here, right? This could be a long-term move as far as for this project. And, you know, the market cap is freaking small, only $200,000 market cap. You can see this thing probably just got started. Too bad it's on Ethereum, because I personally do not use Ethereum to jump in on DeFi projects. I don't know about you guys, but the fees are just outrageous. Outrageous. And let's look at the last one that they have here, Clover Swap. I think is what it was called, right? I mean, this project, look at this, on Ethereum as well. This project right here, I don't know if it's just Solana that, like, it's starting to build up such a bad reputation with these pumps, and just like, it doesn't even matter if these projects could be dropped on Solana, and the charts would probably look like the first chart we looked at, like where it just runs up and it just dumps, because people on Solana, they don't give a crap anything about your projects. They're just here to make that quick buck and get the hell out, you know, and go to the next one. You can see for both the projects we pulled up for Ethereum, small market caps, right? Very small market caps. I mean, they're legit market caps, but smaller market caps. But you can see the charts look respectable, right? I mean, you can see this beautiful run up, and it's literally holding all its gains. If this was Solana, you would have had whales jumping in right here, and they don't give it a chance to even do anything. They dump immediately, right? I don't know if I just have a bad taste in my mouth for Solana's DeFi right now. And I know a lot of people in the Discord understand what I'm saying, but it's just like, I don't know. It looks like Ethereum is the move right now as far as projects actually being able to make it. And I wonder it's because people don't want to sell off necessarily just because of the fees, right? They want to maybe hold for long term. Maybe that's an incentive for these projects to really make it, versus on Solana, it costs freaking a fraction of a penny to buy and sell. So people are like, screw it. You know, they're just like day trading, but they're minute trading on all these projects, right? So, but definitely those two projects, if you're trading on Ethereum, not bad. Honestly, not bad. Trade smarter with Clover Swap, advanced MEV protection, gasless swaps. Oh, wow. And zero fees and on failed transactions. Welcome to the evolution of trading. Not bad, not bad. So let's see here. Prodigy, what's the problem, bro? Why are you giving me those sad faces, bro? What's going on, man? Carlos, what's going on? Randy said hit them like buttons. Nico said the Sandbox and Mana are correlated. They always have the same market cap and price. We'll check that out. And let's see here. Beast Mendez said, I hope Milady gives me the same profit like Pepe. Well, depending on how much you have, I think if you have patience, Milady's is going to give you better profits. It's what my opinion is, right? I mean, you don't know. I don't know what you got in. If you got in on Pepe at a really good price, you can't beat those profits on Pepe, right? Those Pepe's absolutely killed it. You always got to have respect for Pepe, but I think you're going to see some good gains with Milady regardless, right? Adam said, we need help getting these raids done to spread the good work on our beautiful NFK community. Let me drop the Discord in the chat, and if you guys haven't already, I know most of you guys already are involved in our Discord, but if you guys are active on Discord and you would like, come join the Discord for the channel. I mean, it's just 24/7 crypto. If you have any questions, obviously all the guys and girls in there are willing to help out like crazy. So let me see here. Just drop this right here in the chat. There we go. And I'll pin it to the top. And you guys, make sure you guys click that link and join if you're active on Discord. And if you're watching this later on, just send me a comment on this video and ask about the Discord, and I'll give you the updated link because they do expire after like a few hours. They do expire. So this is a project they're speaking of, NFK. Right now what they're doing is they're running raids on Twitter or X, just putting out promotion for the project. Obviously, we just started a little over 2 weeks ago, so we are still on that upward movement. No matter what, you can look and you can see we are technically making higher lows every time, right? Disregard this big move right here because it was eaten up within like 2 seconds, but you can see our natural growth. We are on our way up as far as for NFK, and you guys can find this on Solana $NFK. Small market cap too, only $500,000 market cap. We're planning on going to $1 billion, right? That's the goal. $1 billion plus, not just $1 billion. We ain't stopping at $1 billion. We're going to $1 billion plus. Let's look at some projects here now. Let's look up. So Pepe, not looking too bad. I want to say if you look at Pepe, let's see here. I want to say Pepe's been literally, I mean, that's a beautiful bull flag right there, technically. You can see it's broke out of the flag a couple times, but it hasn't had that initial breakout. And I'm telling you guys, CPI report goes good, Pepe is going to have a big breakout as well. Obviously, the whole market is, but you can see some of these projects are holding solid gains from their moves that they had a few weeks ago. And I'm telling you, all it's going to take is some good news. And these projects, particularly Pepe, is going to be running up like crazy. And I believe this is an all-time high right here where we're currently, or where we were at recently. So not far at all from its all-time high that it's been holding. Dogecoin has been looking very, very beefy. You can see not necessarily a bull flag that's formed, but you can see it had a big move, retraced, found some support right here at the 12.3 cents, ran up to 22, almost 23 cents. And since then, it's been holding some beautiful gains. Let me zoom out real quick. Pepe is bouncing off the, I think that's the 786. Yep. So you can see Pepe right now is trying to find some support on this 786. If it's able to find that support on the 786, we get some good news. I said Pepe, I mean Doge. If Doge can find support right here at the 786 and we get good news, Dogecoin incoming 25, 30 cent Dogecoin, I think, could be this week. Could be this week. Obviously, that's if the markets get good news, right? We get good news, I think the markets are going to react positively. And you can see a lot of these projects are just setting up, honestly, for a beautiful run. Look at Miro. Miro looks like it's about to paint out a beautiful W pattern, right? You can see almost a W pattern right here. We had a double bottom, pretty much finding support at the 0.5 or a little bit below. This was a bigger drop, found some support right here at our support level at around the 20 cents. But you can see the second bottom was actually higher right here at the 0.5. Good news, if we get good news, this thing is going to be running up, breaking these all-time highs. All-time high right now for Miro is around 45 cents. So, I mean, we could keep going. Like I said, all these charts are going to look pretty much similar. They're all kind of hanging around, not far from their all-time highs. And like I said, it's just going to take just that one good news coming out on the CPI, and you're going to start seeing some massive runs on the whole market, right? The whole market. Ramirez said, should I sell or should I keep holding? What are you talking about? For what project? We just covered like 5 of them. What project are you talking about? But I would say before you even answer, honestly, any project right now, I wouldn't. Or let me think this through. So you're saying, should you hold or should you sell with anticipation about the CPI report coming out? I mean, honestly, what do you guys always hear me saying? Me personally, I'm done trying to time the market, right? I'm done sitting here trying to time the market unless there's something for sure that I know, right? And that's rare as far as like we know something bad's going to happen or something good. It just timing the market, it usually doesn't play out the way you want it. So the best thing that I can always suggest, and this is obviously my opinion, would be just dollar cost average in and just have patience. That's the only thing that you can control. We will be up eventually, right? Whether it's going to be this week and 2 months from now, we're going to see massive movement. So that's why I can only say on the dips, catch those dips, right? Eat them up. Dollar cost average in. Hold on, and have patience and just set goals. Set goals. That's the best thing you can do, right? Set goals. You trying to time the market, I mean, maybe you'll make a good move, right? Maybe you'll make a good move, but a lot of times it doesn't play out so easy. This twisted tea is hitting right here. It's the twisted tea half and half. I'm telling you, I live in the South. And I'm not a big tea guy. But not too bad. And this is brought to you by Twisted Tea, right? Wouldn't that be crazy if I was getting promoted? Twisted Tea wanted to promote me. I can't tell you guys, every day I keep getting approached by crypto exchanges, crypto projects, and they are asking me, they want me to promote the hell out of their exchanges, and they want me to bring you guys their projects. And I keep holding off for right now. I'm holding off, right? Because I don't want you guys right now. I want to hold off. I don't want to be on the payroll of anybody for right now, right? We got a good thing going here. I can stay neutral. If I do start promoting, we definitely don't want to start promoting projects right now. We have our own project that we have running. So why would we, start advertising for someone else's project? That's one thing. But for exchanges, maybe down the road, maybe I'll get you guys' opinion if we should start, letting some of these promoters or companies promote on our channel. But I don't know. Let's see here. Rosales says he lives in South Miami, Hialeah. So you must be Cuban, bro, if you live in Hialeah. I'm over here in Tampa. Geo, it went down 40% in 7 days and went straight up at 16% in 24-hour period, right? And that's what I've been saying, bro. Listen, and I keep telling that to everybody about Milady, right? I keep saying that about Milady. We are, if you map it right now, we're like 70. We're probably 80% away. Earlier we were like 75. We're 84% away from our all-time high, right? And I keep saying this. And one day, just recently, not even a month ago, Milady ran up 75%. In one day, we ran up 75%. We're going to see those days again, and that's what I keep saying. Where we're sitting, honestly, is a great spot because we're getting cheap Milady, but we're also not far from, we could have maybe a good day, maybe a couple good days where we're running up 25-30% each day, and we'll be right past our all-time high in no time, so that's why I keep saying we're not far from where we're at right now, as far as our all-time highs, and we're at a beautiful spot where I feel dollar cost averaging is great. All right, so Rosales, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to insult you or anything like that. I'm Cuban. I'm Cuban as well, obviously living in Florida, but he says he's from Nicaragua. Nice, bro. Nice. Well, you fit in over there because I know everybody speaks Spanish. So everybody speaks Spanish in Miami. You gotta really know how to survive around there and know how to speak Spanish for sure. Crypto Tip said, "Oh Lord." Metallica, I don't really do Discord much anymore, but I will for you. Jump in, bro. I'm telling you, you'll probably enjoy yourself. We got like 100 and I think it's like 160 people now in the Discord. And I mean, bro, we got people from all across the world in there. So, you know, if you're ever bored at night, you know, people are dropping projects of what they're buying in on DeFi and stuff like that. And we're always like sharing charts. It's a good way if you ever need to get a hold of me and I'm not streaming, you know, you can always send me a message on Discord as well. Yeah, DD said if you're going to promote, at least say so when you do, and be unbiased. Promote and don't show, bro. Listen, if and that's a big if I ever do, bro, 100% I will have the biggest disclaimer. Like, listen, guys, I am not invested in this project. They're paying me to say this. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too is DD. Listen, that's why I'm not doing it as of now, is because I will not sit on here and bring a project to y'all's attention if I don't believe in it myself, right? So that's another thing too, is like I don't want to get affiliated. You always hear those bad stories about all those celebrities that like get involved in crypto and then ends up being not so good for them, right? And I'm not saying I'm a freaking Tom Brady or Kim Kardashian. I'm just saying you always hear about those stories. I don't think I want to be involved in any of that stuff. That's why if and when we'll probably just let like because we'll probably deal with like exchanges, because let's say like KuCoin or I forgot, there was a couple big exchanges that just reached out to me. I gotta go through my emails, but like let's say there's an exchange that wants, you know, for me to promote them. What they're gonna do is they're gonna give me a promote like a 20% off for you guys, you know, to get on there and be able to get either, you know, some kind of a deal. If you guys join, who knows, maybe you just join and you get a free $50, right? I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there, something like that. I would rather do something like an exchange than promote, you know, someone's project that we don't freaking know who it is or anything like that. So Rosala said Bitcoin check in the house. Let's do it. Real quick, everybody that just jumped in, make sure you guys hit that like. We got, 50 people in here and 27 likes. Come on, guys. Hit that like. We're about to be going to space here with the crypto market. So you guys can see, and let me zoom out a little bit. So for right now, you guys can see, obviously, just like we stated earlier, Bitcoin jumped up to about 72,800. Since then, it has retraced, but what I do like is that we're in this fallen channel right here. Bull flag is what I love to call it. And the way this is setting up is we'll probably stay in this channel, right? Come Wednesday, we get that good report coming out. I'm going to just hope for the best, right? We get that good report coming out and Bitcoin just starts taking off. I'm telling you guys, that report, those numbers hit what we need. Bitcoin is going to break all-time highs probably that morning while we're on stream. So Adam said we're only promoting NFK in this channel. You got it, sir. Say no more, bro. I got you. Say no more, man. Let's check out. So, let's see what Lady F is doing for the hell of it, right? Telling you guys. Telling you, what have we been saying on this channel? I don't like this chart. I don't like it. I don't like it whatsoever. Don't like the chart at all. So I'm still gonna stick to what I said. And if she drops down to this 27 area, I will jump in on Lady F, and it's not going to be nothing crazy, right? Milady will always be my bigger bag, right? But if we do drop down to this level right here at the 27, That's going to be a good spot that I think, since we've bounced on there, most likely it's where I'll jump in and see how it works as far as seeing some kind of a bounce. But other than that, I really don't like this chart at all. I can't stress it enough. I do not like that chart whatsoever. Does not look good, honestly. Looks like call. We haven't really been talking about call. What's going on, everybody, with call? Are you guys still invested in call? Are you guys still invested in call? I haven't really been hearing a lot about call in the Discord, on the channel. Nothing. Are we having a little bit of a cool off? What's going on here? You know, I did point out, and I was saying this, I guess I have to readjust this real quick. I was pointing out, like maybe when we were back here, that call has been making lower highs, right? Obviously, we had this little move right here, but other than that, call's been making lower highs. Now, I don't think that call's done with whatsoever, but I feel like for a call, what it needs is a dramatic drop. I think it needs a dramatic drop to one of these levels, not only because I want to jump in and get a nice bag of it, but at the same time, you guys know what I always say. If there's a dramatic drop, usually it'll bring in those buyers. It'll bring in those buyers, bring in the hype again, and bring in the volume. The volume for call is down like freaking crazy. They were doing $1 million days every day. They're down to $90,000. If that doesn't tell you, and I'm telling you guys, I think it's just DeFi right now. Other than maybe like the new projects that just jump out on Solana and stuff like that, if you're a project that's already established, it's starting to slow down a little bit, and I don't think it's long term. I think it's going to be short term, right? I think it's going to be short term. I think we're going to see a big influx and people coming in on DeFi projects in the next few weeks, as long as the market just gets back up and rolling, right? Gio said, I want to see us all win on this bull run. Definitely, bro. Definitely. The 5W, talk about VeThrow. VeThrow. Yeah, we'll bring it up. I know VeChain was up. I think that was yesterday. VeChain was doing pretty good. This thing went. Look at that crazy spike right there. That was a freaking big ass little giga pump. You know, I had a bag of this like a while ago, and it just wasn't doing anything. I was like, bro. I ended up moving it to a different project. Let's see what the market cap is for this. So $300 million, relatively small market cap. This project obviously is on the VeChain, family. Traded on all the major exchanges, but this thing is not going to move unless VeChain's moving, right? So VeChain did have a big move recently, and I'm sure that's probably why you saw this big spike, but you can see it was short-lived, and it came right back down to where it's been for this project. So, excuse me. So what I would say for this project particularly is that you're finding some good support around this 0.5. If you can hold that 0.5 right here, I think you're holding most of your gains, and you could be setting yourself for a big run. You can see even on this giga pump right here, it still hit its head pretty much at the 382 and got rejected. So it's not ready to pump necessarily. So I would say anything below 0.5 would be a good spot to dollar cost average in on this project. Again, like I said, small market cap, trading on all the big platforms like Binance, Crypto.com. I'm sure it's on Coinbase, stuff like that. So I think in the bull run, this project will do really well. And like I said, right when we first started looking at it, this project is at the mercy of VeChain, right? So as long as VeChain is doing well, this project will definitely follow. So Rosala said, you have time to check, what is that, NextM? Yeah, we can pull it up. I'm guessing this is going to be on. What ecosystem is it on? I'm guessing it's going to be this one. Make sure you guys put in the ecosystem. I'm Batman. What's going on, Batman? I haven't seen you here in a while. We'll look up VeChain right now, brother. Hold on. Solo said it's not looking great for call. Honestly, it's looking. I think it's looking great. It's looking good. It's looking juicy to jump in and grab a big bag. Rosales, I'm waiting for you, bro, real quick. What's this next im is on what ecosystem? Remember, let me know what ecosystem. If you guys have a project that's on DeFi, let me know what ecosystem it is, because, you know, pulling up the projects, they're going to be on like every freaking ecosystem, and they're all not affiliated. So while I'm waiting for Rosales, I'm going to pull up VeChain real quick. Or VeChain. I keep wanting to say VeChain. This is on Solana too. Oh, you're checking right now, Rosales? Okay. Just let me know. Damn, Batman, I didn't realize. So this thing was, I remember when you were bringing it up in the channel, you brought it up, I think back here, went on a beautiful run, was holding its gains, and then it looks like it dropped right back down to where it was kind of consolidating before. You can see. So you can see there is a nice little V-shaped recovery. Found support right here at the 51. And I guess, is that a good spot to mark? I guess we'll hold it. We'll mark it for right now. So I'm sure we'll look at this project again. It found some beautiful support right here, and it's on a nice little bounce. What I will say is that this 0.5 right here at the 11 is going to be a big spot for some resistance, because you can see it was support. So I'm sure that right now as it approaches, it's going to be some big resistance. But I think this project's not going to do bad. You guys said that there's a movie coming out, right? We're still waiting to see when that movie comes out on Netflix. And we're actually going to be doing the same thing for NFK. We're going to be doing a Netflix series on NFK as well. It's going to be starred the cutest koala in the world that doesn't like any FUD, right? But he's also behind the scenes an assassin, right? And what he does is he's so cute. People let him in his life. And then he does something like Chucky, and he gets you in the middle of the night. I don't know, guys. That could be the movie role right there. That could be the movie role right there. I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think? Yeah, bro. But Batman, listen. If I know you're long term on this project, bro. So all I can say is honestly just catch these dips, bro. If you're honestly long term for this, like this dip right here was a beautiful dip. Honestly, it was a beautiful dip to grab, you know. And maybe look, like if you guys do go on another run, I'm not saying sell off on your project, right? But I always do promote repositioning, right? Repositioning, something like, you know, obviously it's hindsight's 2020. You didn't know that this was gonna happen. But if you had this nice run and you were in some beautiful profits, you guys always know, I'm always telling you guys, I mean, unless you're like diehard, you know, long term and you don't want to time the market, respect it. But other than that, take profits, wait for that dip, and reposition yourself and double up on your position with the same liquidity that you started off with, right? And in the long term, you're still in your project. You just keep repositioning yourself and picking up more as you make those moves. So Justin said, how much is 1 trillion VeChain? Keep wanting to say 4channel. Well, let's find out. 100? 100,000? 100 million? 100 billion? 1 trillion is not even a dollar? How much? Holy crap. Oh, because look how many zeros there are. There's 13 zeros. Bruh. How many? I wonder how much is in circulation on this thing. We could find out. Let's see. Oh my god. You can't even. Hold on. 100,000 million billion trillion quadrillion. I don't even know what number that is. What goes after quadrillion? 100 million. All right, 100,000 million billion trillion quadrillion. It has 100 whatever goes past quadrillion. Oh my gosh. There's 7,500 holders as well. That's not too bad. Quintillion? Quintillion, yeah. Damn. Quintillion. I just learned something new to the guys too. I did not know about quintillion. So that's 1 trillion, 10 trillion, 100 trillions, $10. One quintillion is, that doesn't make sense though. Oh, this is 1 quadrillion. Okay, this is 1 quadrillion, 10 quadrillion, 100 quadrillion is 10 grand. 10 quadrillion is about $1,000. That's crazy. Bro, there's probably people holding on to like so much. You imagine buying in on this project when it was down like, who knows where this thing was down at. I'm sure it was at like probably 15 zeros at a point. That's crazy. Shazam said, "What up, my positive crypto people? We are positive around here, bro. Even when it's bearish, we're still pretty positive for the most part. We'll have a couple bears come in here and be like, "Oh, I'm down." I'm like, "I understand, bro, but you'll be all right. You'll be all right." Todd said, "Bro, did you check Dog Elon Mars?" I almost freaking said it. I did not, bro, but you know what? I will check it right now. And if you guys did hear, I did say Doge Elon. Looks like I gotta say it 100 times tonight before bed. Just never gonna stop saying it, bro. Never gonna stop saying it. You know, I don't know what else to say about this project. I'm gonna put a ban on bringing this project up until it moves, right? Because I feel like every day we look at this project and it's exactly where it was at, right? Exactly where it was at. Hasn't moved, and I say the same thing every time, right? What am I going to say? I know you guys are probably like moving your head like, you know, like, here he goes again. They need to do something, bro. They need to do something to bring this project alive. I don't think that it's a bad project whatsoever, and if they didn't do anything in this bull run, it'll still see some positive gains. But if you really want to jump on this meme coin train, and I'm talking to the devs, and really start moving and get back up to that $1 billion market cap plus, they really need to implement something that's going to bring hype into this project. Until then, it's just there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. It's still sitting around the same area. But I don't think the project's bad. It's got a big community behind it, right? Batman, I love you too, brother. No worries, man. Let's see here. Pokemon said, "What would you suggest a good starting token be for a meme coin project? I wanted to start with 100,000 million billion. Why don't you jump on Milady, bro? Not financial advice, but why don't you jump on Milady? You know, if you're going to ask me about a meme coin, you came to the Milady channel, right? This is the official Milady. It's not the official, but we are probably the biggest Milady's channel. And, you know, and we cover everything, obviously, right? But I'm always going to tell you guys, anybody that's new, and this isn't just me shilling my own bag. This is me honestly giving you because we've been covering Milady since she was at $20 million, right? She's at $173 million, which is still so small of a meme coin compared to where we know she's going to head. I think this would be your biggest bet, your best bet, as far as, you know, trying to see the most gains. The most gains is what I think. Wait, someone said centrillion and someone said quintillion. I wonder which one it is. I guess we can all just agree that it's freaking like mind-boggling how many there are in circulation. Said, "What's good on Milady? Any new news?" Honestly, I'm looking right here. There's nothing like updated for actual Milady, particularly Milady. There's nothing. Nothing as of now. Did we cover this? I feel like we did. It says Milady's to release meme coin, giving away 1 million ladies for every purchase. Did we cover this? The Milady meme coin project launches meme coin phone as part of the presented roadmap. According to the project statement, the limited edition phone for Milady meme coin ladies owners is a testament to the project's commitment to innovation and creativity. As part of the first stage, the project will release 100 phones. Owners of the phones will receive an exclusive award, including the distribution of 1 million Lady F. Oh, come on. We did cover this. Pappy said next M dropped to 21 earlier. Now it's at 27.55. Did we look at next M? Is this the project you guys speak of? It's on BNB. Hold on. 25. Oh, you guys are talking about the one on Solana. Small market cap, $137,000 market cap. No news. They didn't even update their deck screener. You got to get up and running. They've been out for a few days. I wonder why they haven't updated their deck screener. So, I mean, the project looks legit. I don't know anything about it. I was very behind on the Discord today, but I did see you guys talking about this in the Discord. I just didn't really read into it because I was busy. But, I mean, the project's been out for a week, so it's obviously not a rug or anything like that. But you can see, I guess if you're catching some of these swings, not bad moves, right? They dropped down, what was this? 2 days ago, it dropped down to about 18 cents, and it ran up to 38 cents. So, I mean, that's a nice 50+% move right there on the project. I Stay Hungry said, if Milady dumps to one more time, I'm buying till I hit 10 billion. Nice. You need to change that B to a T, bro, and be like, I'm buying till I hit 10 trillion. That's what you need to change it to. Now, you know how much 10 trillion would be? It's probably 10 trillion is like over $100,000, I think. What do you think about Gari coin? Let's pull it up. I know we look at it here and there. Still sipping on this this tea. Real quick, while we're looking this up, who in the States got to see the eclipse today? Who got to see the eclipse today? I know Randy's over there in the Texas area, but I know you said you were in Tennessee, so I don't know if you got to see the eclipse. You probably still saw it in Tennessee. We saw it over here. I'm in Florida. We saw 65%, so 65% of the sun was covered. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to look at it, but obviously not as cool as those people that were like total darkness in the middle of the day. Oh, I Stay Hungry said he saw it in Texas. Nice. Did you get like pitch black? I had some people sending me pictures, that like videos, and it like went dark. I'm talking about like nighttime, full blown nighttime. It went for like a few minutes. Adam, what did you say? Hold on. Is on Sol, has 5,000 total supply. No, it's raining. Oh, that's not you. Oh, Randy said it was raining. You didn't get to see it? Damn. Kendamir said he saw it in Austin. Nice. Hell yeah. So, real quick, I know we just pulled up Gari, and I'm like literally switching the whole damn subject. So with Gari, nothing's really changed as far as what we talked about a few days ago. You can see we have a few spots marked. The bottom right here, this is the actual bottom. You can see right here at the 0.9 of a penny. Then you can see we have this other spot that's some big support right here at 2.3 cents. Bounced multiple times. You can see it looks like it's forming an M pattern. This thing needs to hold the 786, which would be the 3 cents. And I think I remember us talking about that, and I was saying that it looked like it was going to come back to this 3 cent mark. If it doesn't hold this 3 cent, look forward to it coming down to 2.3 cents. And honestly, in my opinion, if this is a project you believe long term, I think that's a solid spot for some dollar cost averaging in. I would put this as our buy zone right here. Anything at 2.3 or under would be a good solid buy in my opinion. So I would keep an eye on it. If it can hold this 786, you're probably looking at a bounce, and you're probably going to come back up towards a 618. It cannot break that 618 and find some support for the life of it. The day that it does find that solid support above the 618, you're going to start seeing a big run up on Gari. So all I can say is dollar cost average in. If you're long term, just keep stacking to your bag. Anything below the 786, I'll say is a good buy, but really, if you can get into this zone at the 2.3 or under, that's going to be that good spot. In my opinion, from what I see and from what I've seen, this T's starting to kick my ass. It sounds like, from what I see, the 2.3 or under, good buy zone right there. Just can't stop drinking it. Jason said our queen pumped today. She did. She's been on a nice little run. You can see just a nice, beautiful, natural growth since she did find the support right here at the 17.8. So she's been looking good. She honestly has been looking real good. And like I said, if you guys are just joining, we were talking about this. We have the CPI report coming out on Wednesday. That's going to be the main thing that we're focused on, right, as far as what the markets are going to be doing. But for right now, I wouldn't expect anything crazy. Wouldn't expect anything crazy as far as what Bitcoin or Ladies is going to do for right now, right? We might see tomorrow, might be another day where we see a nice little move up, but I think it's going to all be really short-lived for right now until we can get past this CPI report. That's only in 2 days from now, right? Technically not even 2 days, really. It's really a day and a half that we have until the report comes out Wednesday morning. And then after that, regardless, I think after that we're going to do really well. But if we see a good numbers that we're looking for, it's going to be an immediate reaction towards the upside. If we see negative numbers, we're going to see some volatility probably for the rest of the week, right? And then next week is the last week until the halving. So Nico said, I saw it in Montreal at 3:30. For 2 minutes it got dark, and after the sun was coming back bluish. Super nice. Never had that experience. It made my day. Nice, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, across the world, dude. It literally went in a line across the world, but not across the whole world, obviously, right? It's only the width of the moon. So, it went across, large swaths of the world, right? And if you were in direct lineup of where it was happening, what do they call it? Total totality, I think it was, where it's just complete darkness for, I think, around like 3 to 4 minutes. And you go back, that's when, like, back in like the thousands of years ago, bro, that would happen like with the Mayans and I'm sure in Egypt and stuff like that. And boy, they were like, this is the sign from up, or whatever the hell, those are like, imagine not knowing the science behind it and something like that happens in the middle of the day, like the sun just is covered, like, oh crap. Jasmy said, hit that like button and buy NFK. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I think we covered basically any news that there was. There's nothing really. Crypto market cap to double to 5 trillion by year end. Ripple CEO. All right. The value of cryptocurrency market could almost double to 5 trillion by the end of the year, propelled by January approval of spot Bitcoin ETF exchange traded funds in the US and mining rewards having due later this month, according to the Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. I'm very optimistic. I think the Marco trends, the big picture, things like the ETFs, they're driving for the first time real institutional money. Garlinghouse said in an interview with CNBC, they're seeing the drives demand, and at the same time, demand is increasing, supply is decreasing. And remember, that is true. Remember, we went over an article probably last week about the exchanges. They're at their lowest. Right now, all the exchanges combined are holding the least amount of Bitcoin that they've ever held, right? So there's the least amount of Bitcoin that's in circulation right now, and it's going to only get worse and worse as we continue, right? And we keep just moving on. It's going to be the amount of Bitcoin that's on exchanges is going to just dwindle and dwindle and dwindle, right? So I mean, that's only going to be nothing but positive for the price for Bitcoin particularly. So Troy said it gets dark where he lives every night. Nice, bro. Nice, but does it get dark where you live in the middle of the day? That's the question. That is the question. Jason said, what do you think about Wojak? I'm going to excuse me. What ecosystem are we talking about? Solana or Ethereum? That's the question I have for you, bro. I'm going to guess it's going to be for Ethereum because the other one looked like it didn't even have any liquidity. Yeah, ETH, I gotcha. I mean, so what do I think about this project? I mean, it looks legit. $31 million market cap, right? Doesn't look bad at all as far as the market cap. Let me zoom out real quick. Eventually this will load up. There we go. So, I mean, you can see that it's been steadily moving up, right? It's been steadily making higher lows. And this is pretty much, if you're a long-term on the project, that's what you want to see, right? Obviously, you're seeing these big runs. And then, whenever there's these fast moves, you're going to have people that make a lot of profit. And they're going to want to take their profits, right? But you can see, if you really map it out, you can see that there's just been a steady move towards the upside. And I know this wasn't a perfect trend line right here, but you can pretty much see what it looks like as far as the project just kind of staying on the trend line and just heading up. And this is pretty much what you want to see on a long-term project, right? Long-term project, you want to see this. Hence, you see what I'm saying here? You see this? And you can see it for this project as well. It's just a slowly but surely a nice growth in the project. So, I mean, it looks good. It looks good. Market cap is solid. Looks like it's been out for quite some time. Yeah, it's been out for almost a year. So, I mean, all I can say is it's got some natural growth behind it. The market cap looks good. I don't know where you bought in on, but I'm sure you got to be up most likely unless you bought at one of these pumps right here. So, but I mean, looks legit. Looks legit. I'm not even going to do a fib retracement because you can just see, you can see that it's just naturally on its way up, right? So, doesn't look bad at all. And it has, almost 14,000 holders. So, that's pretty solid. So I Stay Hungry said, thoughts on DBZ? Dragon Ball Z. And again, what ecosystem are we talking about? Remember, guys, you got to give me the ecosystem. Because look, Dragon Ball Z is on Ethereum. Oh, you said Tribute. Okay. All right, I'll give you that one. Because you threw the Tribute in there now. I was able to at least see which ones was the difference, because it was like 5 Dragon Ball Z's. So for this project, you can see We mapped out with the fib retracement. You can see a nice M pattern. Obviously, M double top, you're going to see that movement towards the downside. Found some support right here at the 786, and it looks like hopefully this was the support level that you needed, and it looks like it's starting to start its climb, right? It's going to have some big hurdles to jump. Your first is going to be that 618 at the 43, and then obviously right here, the biggest spot that I see for some resistance for right now would be the 0.5. You can see this thing has hit its head multiple times on the 0.5, so doesn't look bad. Market cap's $3 million, so relatively, it's still a small project, but, it's got some beef behind it, right? So, I mean, doesn't look bad at all. Out for about a month. So, yeah, I mean, the project looks legit. I would say where you're at right now wouldn't be a bad time to buy in or add, but if you caught this dip right here, would be a solid spot. Anything down where the 786 is, or if you're able to catch anything below it, right? Historically speaking, you'd be doing really well for this project. So, but it looks like it found some support. We'll map it out maybe this week if you remind me, and we'll see if this thing starts growing. Grant said Athena. Let's see here. I think that's on regular. That's a regular project, right? I saw it was pumping the other day. Yep. I don't know anything about this project. I just saw it was on the bubbles the other day, and it was doing really well. That's the only reason why I was able to. Damn, market cap is big. $1.8 billion. And I just say big for a project that just dropped, $1.8 billion market cap. What the hell is this project? Wish they would give a little. Oh, there it is. Athena is a synthetic dollar protocol built on Ethereum that will provide a crypto native solution for money that is not reliant on traditional banking system infrastructure, alongside a globally accessible dollar dominated saving instrument, the internet bond. Nice. Sounds legit, right? I mean, freaking looks like for the week this thing is up. For the week this thing is up 90%. So I mean, it looks great. Almost a $2 billion market cap. You can see it had a nice startup and it's holding its gains. That's a good project right there. A lot of times you'll see these big run-ups. Even for your traditional market, you'll see a big run up and then you'll see a big sell off, right? Well, look at this. You see a big run up and you're just seeing a beautiful continuation for that. So I'm not going to do a fib retracement as of right now, just because the chart is only not even a week old. So it really doesn't matter. At this right here, you're in price discovery mode, right? You're going to find support, resistance. Let's let this chart evolve. And I think down the road in the next few weeks, we'll continue to keep an eye on it, and I'll be able to start giving you a little bit better TA as far as resistance, support, and stuff like that. But I will say, for right now, the only one thing I will say is that it's hit its head pretty much twice right here. So it just made an all-time high at around $1.35. You can see on this run up, it made it up to $1.34. So that $1.34.35 right now is going to be a big spot for some resistance for right now. But the way this thing's looking is it's probably going to break this all-time high here soon. So legit project for sure. Troy said, "Can you check when? Can I check when what? When what? Can I check when you didn't finish your statement? Can I check when the lottery comes out? Can I check when?" I'm just messing with you, bro. I'm just kidding with you. So project doesn't look bad, dude. Doesn't look bad. I remember when Win dropped not too long ago. I haven't really been mapping it out. So $273 million market cap, so relatively small. You can see it's been making higher lows as it's been moving. Right here, about to retest this 382. So, I mean, doesn't look bad. All-time high is around the 56 mark right there. So, I mean, you can see it's been slowly but surely on its way towards the upside, right? So, looks good. I would say next spot for resistance would be the 236. If this thing can break the 236, if and when, find some support above that 236, which is going to be the 44 mark, this thing will easily start going on another run and probably break the all-time high. Other than that, you have support somewhere around the 0.5. You can see, even though it does break below the 0.5, I would say for right now, 0.5 is some support at around the 30. Anything under the 0.5, I would start looking to dollar cost average in if I am long-term on this project. So anything under that 30 mark, I would be looking to possibly just dollar cost average in on the project, but looks legit. Jason, no problem, brother. No problem, dude. Let's hear. DD said, currently making nice gains on Michi right now. Solana meme using Trojan bot instead of Radium. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, those freaking bots are taking over, bro. Carlos said, brew. All right. And Grant got in at 60 cents. Oh, on Ethereum, nice. So you're up. You're over 2x right now on your position. That's nice, bro. Oh yeah, bro. Good luck on that. Like I said, remind me in the next few days. We'll continue to map that. I'm curious to see how that project does as well. So let me know. Carlos said, "Can you check AI Doge?" We'll check it out. Can you check AI Doge? And he told me that was on Arbitrum. Appreciate that. And you guys do know I love Arbitrum. I really do. I have a big fascination with Arbitrum. I don't know what it is. I like their ecosystem. Even though I've never traded on their ecosystem other than with Milady, I do like Arbitrum. I think they're going to be a big ecosystem. They already are, but I think they're going to continue to be with those big players. You can see right here, we're going to look at the volume for all the ecosystems right after this project, but I do like Arbitrum for sure. So this project looks great. $113 million market cap. This is what I'm saying on Arbitrum. Arbitrum's got some solid money coming in on the DeFi. On the DeFi side, I think that they're doing really well as far as having their ecosystem get built up. So I'm a big believer on Arbitrum for sure. And then obviously our beloved Milady is on Arbitrum, so you gotta love it, right? Let's see here, is this the bottom? That's the bottom. All right, so for this project, I mean, looks great. You can see right off bat, 0.5 right here at this 45 is beautiful support. Beautiful. It's bounced multiple times, and every time it's bounced off of this, it's been on a run, right? Even if it's been a short kind of a run, it's been definitely bouncing off that 0.5. So I would say it looks good. It's actually approaching right now a spot for some big resistance, and it's going to be in between the 382 and the 236. Let me move that line down just a tad bit, but you can see, we'll zoom in a little bit. You can see it's basically hit the spot, and actually it hit its head, found it as support, hit its head, almost hit its head again, and it's approaching it again right now. So I'll say this spot right here at the 60, if this thing can break above this 60 mark right here, it's probably going to continue and go on another run for this project. So definitely looks legit, looks good. And like I said, I love Arbitrum, so definitely looks like a solid project. Looking at the 24-hour volume on the ecosystems for DeFi, 24-hour volume, $1.5 billion for Solana. Ethereum's at around 2.3 billion. Binance is at $31 billion. Is that correct? $31 billion for Binance? Hold on here. 29 billion of it came in for this. What is this? This isn't legit. This isn't legit. Something's not right here. I don't believe those numbers. The volume for this is $29 billion. That's almost what Bitcoin does in a day. Bitcoin does more, but I'm just saying, like, $29 billion. I don't believe it. Something's fabricated on this. Let's see some of these buy-ins. 75,000. 50,000. I want to see some, for billions, I want to see some $1 million buy-ins, bro. Not impressed. 82,000. Did I say $250,000? No. Oh, $1.1 million buy-in right here. Look at this. Holy crap. Bro, you imagine if that jumps in on NFK, $1 million buy-in. Y'all boys, y'all wouldn't know what to do with yourselves. Holy crap. I don't know. Something seems really fishy, though, about this. And look at that chart. I don't know. That's a little weird. I've never seen DeFi recently $31 billion. That's a little crazy. Looking at Arbitrum, almost 900 million. And base 800 million. So Arbitrum's back up to the number 4 spot for for the most volume for DeFi. Shed said, nice. VeChain just lost that 0 again, not even a minute ago. Hopefully nothing but up from here. Batman, nice. Hope you guys do really well. We'll keep mapping it out, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and just remind me. Batman always comes in and brings it up, so I definitely will cover it for you guys. I got 3 billion, hoping for three fat bags. Carlos said, I got in when it was at $25 million market cap, and I'm up. Nice. Amor said, I don't know if the guy from Discord bought this up yet, but he was preaching about the project called Next Millionaires. Yeah, Amor, we brought it up. He actually came in here. Who was it that was talking about it? I'll try to zoom. Oh, it was Pappy. Pappy was talking about it. We brought it up. It's up right now. It's not doing bad. Definitely, God. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, bro. And if you guys are active, join the Discord as well. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Justin. Ay. Let's do a quick update on Bitcoin real quick. So just to recap, guys, like we talked about at the beginning of the stream, you know, you always want to make sure we're watching Bitcoin, right? That's going to dictate the whole market. Even DeFi down the road will be affected if Bitcoin's doing good or bad, right? So right now, Bitcoin, what I'm anticipating is we're most likely going to stay in this channel for right now up until about Wednesday morning, which is in about a day and a half from where we're at right now. CPI report comes out. Hopefully it comes in our favor. We'll see Bitcoin shoot up. We might see briefly where Bitcoin might maybe tonight, tomorrow, because it has been looking pretty bullish, where it breaks out of the channel. But mark my words, it'll probably keep coming back into this channel, right? It'll keep coming back in this channel for the most part, you know, and kind of hanging tight until those numbers come out. So I'm not expecting anything crazy for right now for Bitcoin until Wednesday morning. And we are going to probably do a morning stream for that, just to kind of map out or to see what the numbers come out, you know, because I want to see what the market's going to be doing anyway for that day. For Milady, you guys can see she's holding those beautiful gains that we've acquired in the last few days. From this dip that I was screaming buy the dip, you can see we're technically up 35% from just a few days ago. So, I mean, she's looking great. She's moving. She's grooving. She's going to stay in this probably area for right now, just like Bitcoin, until we can get those numbers coming out on Wednesday. So I'm not really expecting any kind of real big movers. Maybe you'll have those one-off projects that'll move around, you know, because of whatever, maybe something particularly is happening with that project. But other than that, for the most of the market, we're probably going to be hanging tight where we're at right now until Wednesday. So, you know, that's all we really can say. And, you know, if there's any dips, just eat it up. Right? There's any dips, just eat it up. That's all I can say. But other than that, guys, Justin said, what? Toby and on base, I got free airdrop. We'll check out Toby real quick. Toby's on base. Is this? No, that's Meteor. Oh, I spelled Toby wrong. So you got an airdrop today. Doesn't look bad. That $23 million market cap. I mean, for an airdrop, looks a lot. It doesn't look bad, right? Usually airdrops, you see a big run, and then you'll see a big dump. You know, so it doesn't look bad at all for this project. $23 million market cap, so doesn't look terrible. Airdrops, you know, look at this big run up. Airdrops, you know, I think it's a good way to get your project out there and get some you know, stuff into circulation and bring in some buyers, right? Because a lot of times when you get airdropped, you know, you want to, if you actually like the project, you'll usually buy more, right? And that's a good way to bring some new investors in. And then this was the other one that you said. Did you say this is this the other one? Pepe AI? I'll be very careful with this one. Very small market cap. If this, oh, this isn't on. Yeah, it says it's on base. So I mean, this one. It's on a run. It's only been out for 22 hours, so be very careful with this one. I stay hungry. If you know what you gotta do, bro, is if you can get on like a tablet or your computer, and you'll see the join button. For whatever reason on mobile, I don't know what it is, but everybody's been saying they're having they cannot find the join button. So if you can pull the channel up whenever you get a chance for on a computer or a tablet, something else than a mobile, and you'll be able to find that that join button. And it's only $5 to join to be a member. You get exclusive emoji. Your name will be green, and we always have members only streams every weekend. And we did have an airdrop for our native token for the channel. We did have an airdrop. We dropped everybody $15. Everybody that was a member. This was about 2 weeks ago, and we're going to be doing another airdrop down the road as well. So, you know, membership pays you, is what it ends up being, right? It ends up paying you guys. So, but other than that, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you guys had a great stream. I know I did. Tomorrow we'll be right back at the same time. If the markets do anything crazy tomorrow morning, I will come out with a quick update video so you guys can look at it or look forward to getting that if the markets do anything, right? If it's not doing anything, we'll just wait for the stream tomorrow morning. But make sure you guys hit that like. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe and the bell so you guys can get those instant alerts so you don't have to come searching for the videos. It'll just come straight to you, you know, whenever we post videos. But other than that, guys, I thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night tonight. And I'll see each and every one of you guys tomorrow, all right?